Hey everyone, welcome back to another Fire Friday. I am excited about today because you guys get to hear from someone who lives and breathes the FIG team culture and embodies everything that we would want to just, if you wanted to describe the perfect team player, but also a leader, a person who lights up the room. Miss Gina Hutchinson. She is also just not only a remarkable professional, but also one of the leaders on our team. And I pretty much want to say crushing it and probably the top one or two, three ranking leaders on our team and a woman. Welcome to the our show, on Fire Friday, where we dream, motivate, and inspire. Sorry, I got a little tongue twisted there. But Gina, you just embody everything that a leader has, and I just want to thank you for being here today. And we're going to get to know you a little bit better on this platform that I have, that I share with my friends, and it's all about getting to know people, their story, and sometimes we talk a little real estate, but that doesn't matter because we're more than that. So welcome, my friend.
Thank you so much, Veronica, and thank you so much for this honor. I am very humbled to even be featured with you today because you are the queen.
Oh, girl, no, you're a queen. We were talking about our hair earlier. I was like, today I curled my hair. I don't normally do that. You got this beautiful like hair, and you look like a goddess. And I'm just like such a fan of yours. But Gina, I mean, we've got a limited amount of time. You're gonna go do something right after this. That's really important. But I wanted to just start off with, tell us about you before real estate. So it's BR, before real estate. Who is Gina? Tell us about the most important thing, which is your life, your journey, your struggles, and everything that, makes up who you are today.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much. So, a little background about me. I'm originally from Jamaica. I've been in Florida for about 23 years. My passion really is, the background is hospitality. So I came from the hotel world. I think that's what cultivated my skills, especially in this new career. So I had customer service experience, sales. I did hospitality for 15 years. And honestly, I had always a passion for real estate. But at the time when I decided to do real estate, I was fresh out of college. And of course, you need to start paying back those student loans. So I did real estate classes, but I never actually finished the exam and all that. So fast forward years later, I just had this epiphany. I went through a lot of soul searching in the pandemic, like many people have. And I was just thinking about, okay, what's my next chapter? I feel like there's a calling on my life to do something different, and it can be scary. So I literally, during the pandemic, downtime, went online and I did my real estate schooling and did the exam. And then I was like, okay, I need to find an amazing broker because I'm not here to mess around. I want to go out there, get the business, help people, and learn as much as I can. So I was searching on the internet and, stalked you a little bit, Veronica. And so I was just looking at, your marketing and exactly what you do for agents. And I said, listen, I'm a new person. I have the skills from customer service and sales, but I really need to make sure I'm set up for success. So I came to the office. You guys had a wonderful brand meeting or brand image meeting. And I sat in the back and I was just watching everything. And I was so impressed. I said, guys, I'm here today. I want to sign up. Let's go. That was back in December. But then I came to the January onboarding and very impressed with the staff, the team, very supportive. I will say prior to joining the team, I did sign up with a broker, but I was a single agent. So it wasn't like I had somebody really showing me the ropes. I was like thinking, okay, how do I do my first offer? Okay, how do I do this? Where do I go? It was so overwhelming as a newbie that I just needed a team to kind of like help me guide the way. Then I think about, how am I going to prospect? How am I going to get my leads? And with the Figueroa team, you guys have that partnership already with Zillow. So it was also a great kickstart for my career. And thanks to you and your wonderful team, I have been quite successful so far, which is phenomenal because every day I wake up and I said, wow, I get to wake up and do something I really love. Not many people can say they get up to and they're happy what they're doing. That's when you know it's not really work. It's your passion. It's your calling. So that's what I feel like. I finally am doing something I genuinely love. Like, I don't feel like I'm working. Every day I wake up, I look up houses, I talk to clients. it's not work. It's like
you're in your flow. You're doing what you naturally would have wanted to do anyways.
exactly.
It's so funny, like, because we have so much in common. I have a background in hospitality. I think I shared that with you when we were at dinner, at the top producer dinner.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I did. But just watching you and watching how you just come onto the team and thrive because you're compliant. You also were a student. You were like, coach me, like, I'm here to learn. Like, you work well with Chase and Harold and all the leaders, but you also show up like a leader. I've seen you help other agents too.
I
And
do. I love to mentor people too.
you love to mentor. Like, the formula's there. What you get on this team is pretty much everything you just described, right? This team is great because of the people, because of the people who are in place and just are able to provide this support beyond just the leads, beyond just how to write an offer. I feel like you not only found a team, but maybe even a family.
Yeah.
And when you go all in, and there are some people who come in and it doesn't work out that way because they just don't go all in. Gina, you from day one, you played all out. And I'll never forget, because you did one of the scariest things. You walked away from your career that was safe.
Yes. W-2, salary job. Every 2 weeks I got a paycheck, insurance. So yeah.
I don't know. It's just not my calling. And of course, here's the thing. I'm going to say something that I think is important to address. There's going to be a lot of people who got into the business during the pandemic and who are going to think about leaving the business because it's a little hard right now. It's a little challenging for a lot of people. It's not a doom and gloom like a lot of people are making it out to be, because our phones are ringing and we're still closing deals and we're still helping families. But there is going to be a little bit of a what I call shock for some people. The last few years, it was a lot easier. You, on the other hand, you're doing the work, your database management, your compliance, like the things you do. It's not a surprise. You're always at the leaderboard. You're always at the top producer dinner. You're always, writing contracts. Like, what a blessing, right? But it's the skill set that you developed, that whether it's a good market, bad market, a slow market, your habits that you have developed during this time are going to help you thrive in any market. And I want agents who are listening to this today to understand that to be a top producer, whether you're alone or on a team, it all comes down to your habits and your mindset and the people you're around and the activities that you're doing. So Gina, what are the areas that you focus on in your business? Because you were probably excellent also in your previous career. You probably were, like, if I had to ask, you probably over there also were wonderful. Am I not mistaken? You just have that work ethics. But what is it for someone who's listening to say, look, it's hard right now for a lot of people in their mindset. They're being judged like, oh, you're not going to make it in this business because you haven't been around. You don't know what it is to be in a bad market, right? They're telling them all these lies. Yet I'm seeing you kick ass still with where interest rates are. Doesn't matter. You're treating people, you're helping people, you're talking to people. What is it that you can say to someone listening what they should be doing, but from your point of view?
Excellent. So what I will say is all starts in the mindset. So if you're going to tell yourself, oh my God, I'm not going to make it, whatever you speak will manifest. So you have to be careful what you say. From day one, when I joined your team, I said, I'm going to do this. I said out loud, I want to be a luxury real estate agent. Currently, I have 2 buyers right now one was already closed, but I have another one. So everything I'm saying is coming to pass, and you have to believe it. If you believe it, it will happen. Second of all, you have to do the work. Nothing comes easy in life. So I would say cultivating relationships, having people trust you in the process. So for example, when I meet somebody, yes, we're here to see a house, but I also want to get to know you as an individual. So you have to build that rapport. It's so important, especially on the first appointment, so they can understand and make sure they can trust you. And, anything you don't know as a new agent, you can always say, you know what, never say, I don't know. Just say, let me find out. I'll get back to you and confirm, because it just shows that you're making progress on the conversation, not just saying, I don't know. And, body language, all that is important. So you want to make sure you come across confident as much as you can. If you don't know, just ask. And with a team, I have to say it's much more easier, because when you're by yourself, you're like, do I go to Google? Where do I go? So with the team component, I can call any of the leaders and say, hey,
A
I
little
got
Slack
questions.
message like, hey guys,
Yeah. Exactly. So that's what made me feel even confident, because I know the team has got my back on anything. I mean, real estate, as anybody knows, everything's different. Every transaction's different. So it's not like a cookie cutter thing. You learn something every single day. Another component is follow up. I know people hear this all the time. It sounds redundant, but follow up is key. I'm talking like you are staying on top of clients. You put them on, make sure you're top of mind. So if anyone thinks about a house or interest rates, let me call Gina, because she's always checking on me to make sure. So I would say cultivating relationships, following up with people, managing your day. Every day I wake up, I pretty much start my day looking through my emails, but also looking at my database with follow-up boss and saying, okay, who do I have tasks today? Who I need to follow up with? And then just check on things and things like that. But my goal also too is to get a certain number of appointments per week. So you have to kind of put goals for yourself too, because you're an independent contractor. So you have to tell yourself, I want to do this. You have to hold your own self accountable too. You can't rely on anyone else to tell you, like a boss above you. It's you. You are your own boss. So you have to kind of hold yourself more accountable every single time. So that's my thing. I always make so I always make sure I'm always yeah. And you just can't have a negative mindset. I'm telling you, the power of the mind and the power of the tongue is crucial, because you're gonna hear the naysayers, you're gonna see the media, and people still need to buy a house, people need to still sell. We just have to get more creative now with the interest rates and working with great lenders and of course negotiation skills. And you have the team to kind of teach you that too. I have a little bit negotiation skill on the sales end from hospitality, but it's a little tricky sometimes in real estate, but you can navigate that with a team. If you're by yourself, you're gonna be kind of lost, and it's hard, and I understand that. So that's why I encourage people to look for a team, so you can build relationships with leads and so forth, and then you have a team to support you. That's so crucial, especially now negotiating offers, because now I feel like like you said, any agent that is in this market right now, you're gonna flourish because when it goes back to if it goes back to the other market, at least you'll have the skill set, and it will just be easy to go through that. So
well, I will just say I'm so proud of everything that you're saying, because it's what a lot of agents lack. They lack that commitment to their business. You said like database and accountability. What are you talking about, Gina? We got into real estate to be free, to have freedom, to
I
not
know they lied. You work hard, but
right?
it's fun.
We got into it for HGTV. It was supposed to just be easy. Well, it actually is easy. It's a lot simpler than what people make it out to be. You're managing your day. You're managing your database. Let's talk about managing your database. We use Follow Up Boss, of course. We have a measuring system, right? We have a measuring point system. How often do you hit your 1,600 points each week?
Every week I go over it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you don't just do the bare minimum? If 1,600 is the only thing you need, you actually go beyond that?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Any agent that's listening, this is probably going to be one of the best Fire Fridays as far as, what a real estate agent should be doing and something that they can actually apply in their business. So what does 1,600 points mean? Like, how do you get points?
Okay, so I definitely will say I will call all my clients. Either you call them or you text them as well. Some people prefer text. So you kind of have to see what your client prefers. And then also making appointments, because the whole point of an appointment is to get them to see the house. And that's moving the needle a little bit faster than just looking online and shopping. And just, literally just making sure I stay in contact with the client. So honestly, in no time, you'll be surprised how quick those 1,600 points add up. Sometimes I go back and I'm like, wow, I'm at 2,500 points. Ooh, how'd that happen? Because I'm just busy.
Talk about that. So in our team, we have a point system, and that point system, what happens if you don't meet that point system?
That's a good question. Great motivation, because if you don't hit your point system, you will not get leads. And that's money taken out of your pocket. So you motivate yourself to make sure you hit those points. It's just basically, it's there to help you, because it's all in the results. The data shows it. Anyone that's on the top on the leaderboards, you see they're turning contracts. So it really makes sense. It's there to help you, if anything, to kind of keep you on a goalpost, because in sales, you need basically a goalpost. You can't just say, okay, I'm just going to see what happens and see where my numbers are. No, if you tell yourself, I want to meet 1,600, you push for further. Or you say, I want to do 3 appointments a week or 10, you just at least set a bar so you can exceed that. You just need to know where you're going. Because if you don't know where you're going, it's going to be floundering.
You know, you're like speaking to my real estate soul right now. As a team leader, as someone that has ran a team for over a decade, a little bit longer. I've done it the right way. I've done it the wrong way. I think, you know, I figured out what the new way is over and over again. But I always knew I wanted agents to be successful. I wanted them to have a quality of life that I didn't have as a single agent, because I was selling almost 100 homes by myself. And I was burnt out. I was drained. I didn't have the support system that, you know, our team has today. And that's why I built it, because I wanted to give a better roadmap to success and have a better quality of life for the partners that we get to work with, but serve our community, right? And still give top-notch service to our clients. You know, it's funny the amount of agents that don't have some sort of accountability in their business. And you don't have to be on a team to be accountable. You know, you can have a partner, you can have accountability buddies, right? But what I love that you said was this: the accountability that we have in place for you guys is to hopefully inspire you guys to have more conversations, meet more people. And the 1,600 points is to unlock, you know, the opportunity to continue. The fact that you go above and beyond that, and there's no extra prize for that, other than extra opportunities with your clients, because you're now, it's not like you get extra leads because you did bonus thing. It's you're just having more conversations, which lead to more opportunities, which lead to the results that you want, which will fulfill those dreams that you want. We were talking at dinner, right? Those vacations and the things that you want to do. And, you know, a lot of things that you're dreaming of, right? It's just it's a goalpost towards also your dreams coming to life, right? And so many people think, oh my God, they're so annoying, 1,600 points, and it's not fair. What, you know, like, can you believe they actually do hold us accountable and they really will shut us off? Or Gina, is it just lip service? Do we say we're going to shut them off, or do we really shut them off if they don't? And it's not punishment.
No.
You either need to just kind of work with what you have, and let's find out what's getting in the way, and you have a chance next week to get turned back on. But let's work on what you have in front of you today so we can help you, you know, whether it's managing your business, coach you up, find out what's going on, help you out. And actually, some people are mature enough and responsible to say, this week I need to be paused because I got to catch up on this, or
exactly
on this. Like the abundance mindset and the maturity and the professionalism that it takes and the courage that it takes to say, this week I kind of need a pause. I'm a little overwhelmed. We get to help our agents. At least I believe that is a form of helping our agents, you know, understand how to manage it all. And I'm just so excited to hear that you get it and that you don't look at it as punishment. It's more like hey, listen, this is what works. This is what works.
Absolutely.
Work. Speak to more people. And what you said, you notice that you don't get points for the closings. The closings do add up. There's another measurement for that, for other things. But it's actually, we're rewarding the activities that get you to closings. The activities. And I'm actually going to be working with Chase on some other things that I want to give more activity points for, like neighborhood videos and, you know, certain things that I want agents to know, like that's going to help them win more. That's going to help them have more opportunity. That's going to help them reach their goals. And we're here to facilitate an environment where they can succeed, not punish them. Give them the resources for them to go out there, like you said, and thrive in any real estate market, not just this one.
Exactly.
I am so proud of you and how you lead by example. And like I said, it's not that you are always at the leaderboard, always, you know, like just thriving. And you've got this group of people that you roll with, that you hang with, like the cool kids, that's what I call them, also very similar work ethics. And it's like you kind of like are all cheering each other on and supporting each other get to the next level and the next version of your success together. So I love how you guys are helping each other, celebrating each other, learning. I know you have some big goals, which is now entering into mentorship and helping other agents, talking about that. Why, if you're good, why do you want to go help others?
It's just part of my nature, my character, because I know what it's like to be new and coming into an unknown arena. And I've always been this way. Any job I went to, if there's a newbie in the office, I'm like, come. Let me show you the ropes. Let me show you. So I like to help new agents because I'm kind of still fresh, because I'm still under a year into real estate. So I know the deer in the headlights feeling when you come in and you're overwhelmed. And I can like help break it down for them. So honestly, it's always been my passion to give back to people and help in every way, either clients, which, you know, give them their dream home, make that deal, get offers accepted, but also helping other agents because there's enough real estate to go around. We should work as a team, honestly, in the real estate industry versus against each other. So that's my point of view. So I've always been like a team person oriented individual in any career I've been or any hotel or industry I've really been in. So it just speaks to me. It's just part of who I am. So it's just a natural thing to help people out.
So
Especially
grateful.
new agents.
Yeah. And I know when we sat and we talked, I said, we're going to make that happen. We're going to make that happen. Anything that I can do to help.
Aww.
One last thing is I want to share with you, share with everyone who's listening is you were actually sitting next to me at dinner the night that I got a very special I can't even say that word, special message. I didn't even say it right. I'm nervous. I can't even say it. It was right around 8:00 at night on, was it a Thursday?
Thursday night.
On a Thursday. And I got the text and you guys saw my emotion of when my daughter passed her test. And it was so much fun to share that moment with you guys because you
made me cry, Veronica. Oh, my mascara.
Oh, it was very special to share that with you guys. And then the amount of love and outpour and the fact that you guys says she's gonna be amazing. We're gonna help her. We're gonna, Veronica, like we got this. She doesn't have to worry about figuring it out. We got her back. I just want to thank you because it was such a special moment for me and my family, but also meant even more to share it with you guys in that moment and know that you guys, the first thing you all did was not only congratulate her, but commit to helping. And it really meant a lot to me. So I think she's going to be okay for more reasons.
She's got you. She's got the team, the family.
Yes. So thank you for that, for being there in that moment. I think we were meant to share that moment for a reason together.
Yes.
And I can do anything for you. Just know you have my commitment to open as many doors for you as I can that are in my power or through someone that I know, because you have a gift. And I know that sometimes it's not going to always be easy. It sometimes gets hard. Sometimes you have self-doubt. You got a drunk monkey in your head telling you all these things, but we're going to make it happen. And in the meantime, hold on, I'm not done yet. In the meantime, we're definitely going to have our first single mingles and jingle that we said we were going to have as a result to what we talked about at that dinner. And Gina and me being a little nosy that I am and knowing that you are fabulous. And on top of that single, I'm like, girl, we're going to host the singles mingles and we're going to introduce a bunch of awesome singles together. And we said we're going to do it here in the office. And that is where the single mingle jingle plan came up, which is also community, bringing people together. And Gina, I love you for being such a good sport when I said we're going to have the speed dating stuff happening. But
it'll be so fun.
You are amazing. You are
amazing.
Any final words for our friends on Fire Friday who are looking to just be inspired and to go out there and get it? Most of them in real estate and most of them someone seeking for inspiration.
Absolutely. It's never too late to be you. It's never too late. If you feel like there's something pulling in a different direction, listen to your inner voice. It's very important. It's something in you pushing you. And honestly, I did. It took a lot of soul searching to find out who I was during the pandemic. Many people went through transitions and it wasn't fun, but I've come out of it a much clearer minded and know who I really am. Before I was defined by my title, sales manager of a hotel, but now really find out who I really am when I step out on faith and leaping. And then you'll just get stronger and you'll just be amazed when you wake up every day and you just love what you do. So if you're looking as a new agent out there, if you're looking to really kickstart your career and you're worried about stuff, join the Figueroa team. Honestly, I can't even express to you how grateful I am to you and your vision, Veronica, for even cultivating this team and creating an amazing leadership team. Chase, Harold, everybody, amazing. So please, if any has any questions, let us know. But we are here for you. And I'm so grateful that I picked this team. I can't even express to you how grateful I am, because it was all in alignment. It just had to work out. It was perfect timing. And I just can't thank you guys enough for the support. It means a lot to me. You're making my dreams come true.
Oh, thank you. You're amazing. You're making my dreams come true. We're making each other's dreams come true. Hey, guys. Thank you so much for being here today, Gina. Thank you, guys. If you love this episode, if you want to continue to follow us, please make sure you go to our YouTube channel and you subscribe and you like us on IG, but also text the number below, text Veronica. This is our community that we're building, and we'll make sure you get all the deliverables, and you can stay in contact with us, and you can watch all our stuff, and you could just be plugged in our community. We love you guys all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for making Fire Friday special. By the way, Gina, if you didn't know, Fire Friday was born during the pandemic. So a lot of cool stuff happened. We're going on year number 3. Guys, thank you so much for making this special. We'll see you guys on the next one.